Shall I compare thee to a summer's day and fisherman mourned by his wife are two of the finest literature work that deal with immortality and mortality. If we look at the nature's object used by those two poets, Shakespeare and Patrick, almost all the objects are similar. The sun, rough winds, storm winds, darling buds, uh, and also Patrick Fernando uses new buds, rough winds. These are the some of objects these two poets use to elaborate their poems. According to these two poets' perspectives, these objects are used in different ways to elaborate their poems. When it comes to the structure, uh, he uses Shakespeare uses 14 a sonnet. It's a sonnet. It's containing 14 lines, and also Shakespeare's traditional rhythmic scheme. AMB pentameter, A B A B C D C D E F E F G G, and at the ninth line he uses a volta to change the idea, to take the reader's idea into another side. And also Patrick Fernando's poem, he uses also a rhymic pattern. It is kind of a irregular decreasing pattern, A B A B C D E D. And when you compare these two patterns, Shakespeare is using kind of a rhythmic, beautiful musical thing to enjoy his beloved beauty by comparing to the summer's day. He starts his sonnet saying, "Shall I compare thee to the summer's day?" Because summer is a beautiful, lovely season, and also summer is used as a metaphor to compare beloved beauty to the summer. And also, Shakespeare is very careful about his beloved beauty. Though the summer season is lovely and beautiful, sometimes there can be harsh weather that might disturb, that might make ugly the beauty of the summer season. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May. Here, rough is kind of a personification, given personal human attributions to the rough word, because Shakespeare thinks these rough winds purposely shaking the darling buds of May. And also he uses sometimes to hold the eye of heaven shine. Heaven shine is a personification, me compares to the sun. He is very careful. If his lover exposes to the sun, his skin definitely gets tan. So the lover has two options. If he wants to avoid the sun, he can avoid, but he wants to expose us to the sun, he can expose. But when it's come to Shakespeare's poem, in his Shakespeare's sorry, when it comes to Patrick Fernando's poem, Fisherman Mourned by His Wife, he also uses the sun in different way. When you are not quite 30 and the sun yet had not tanned you into all board brown. So here, sun is used in the different perspectives for the different purpose. Here, Patrick Fernando shows how this fisherman immature is. He's an immature person. He is very new to the job, but he has to go through this hardship. He has to get his skin tan. He doesn't have any options there, not like the beloved in Shakespeare's sonnet. Shakespeare's sonnet, beloved has two options, whether to export to the sun or not to expose to the sun, about the sun. But here in Fisherman's poem, this fisherman has to expose to the sun because he is a matured, he is a married person. He has responsibility. He has to feed the family. Though he likes or not, he has to experience this hard weather. And also, Shakespeare uses rough wind, and here Patrick Fernando uses storm wind. Storm wind torn the flamboyant. Flamboyant is a symbol to the fisherman's strong, well-built, lovely family. When the storm wind is there, the flamboyant is torn. Likewise, when the death of this fisherman is reported, the strong, well-built family is torn into pieces. That is what it indicates. Monsoon is also kind of a harsh weather where no one can go on fishing. It's a week of harsh weather. It indicates nature can control everything. Nobody can go against nature. So these are the natural objects these two poems have used in different perspectives to elaborate their poems. And also when it comes to in details, Sri Lanka once was a colony of Britishers, and these two poems are also from British and Sri Lanka, where Britishers didn't want to go into Sri Lanka's details. Details means to solve problems. They just wanted to see the surface beauty, and they didn't want to help or take them upgrade their living standard. So they just look at the beauty, and whatever they found, they went away, leaving everything here. Bad things sometimes, but when it comes to Patrick Fernando studies the hardship, hard life these fishing community experiences day-to-day life to earn their living. So he comes out with the reality. And also, Sri Lanka is culturally developed country where we are giving priority to the arranged marriages. So it is our culture. And when it comes to Shakespeare's sonnet, he's given the priority to Renaissance individualism, which is totally against our culture. And also, Patrick Fernando comes out with the mortality. Mortality is something according to the Buddha's teaching, because Sri Lanka is a Buddhist country, and we are all our culture, everything is molded up with this Buddhist teaching. So Buddha teaches everything is subject to decay. It means which is totally against the Shakespeare's concept. Shakespeare wants to eternalize, but it is against the Buddha's teaching. Shakespeare tries to eternalize his lover's beauty, saying, so long men can breathe, or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Unless it is artistic view, nobody can eternalize anything, because it is subject to decay, right? So then when it comes to Patrick Fernando's final lines, Patrick Fernando say, someone practical has gone, make them to bring the hearse. Hearse is a vehicle which we use to go our final journey. He sees the reality of this world, not like Shakespeare's sonnet, because he teaches, he encourages us to see the reality, because everything is subject to decay. These are the two main concepts we can get from those two poems. Thank you very much.